I read a comment in my YouTube section that said, please make a Vayne video because she can 1v9. And that is completely true. Vayne is one of the best late game ADCs to play. Now, some champions that I would consider in the level kind of near Vayne's late game is Ezreal, Jinx, and Kai'Sa. But even when they're super fed, nothing can stop a fed Vayne because she just does so much damage because of true damage. And also with the addition of lethal tempo, she's just literally 1v9. So for the build, you're going to want to go Blade of the Rune King, Wit's End, Stasis, Phantom Dancer, Guardian Angel, and I personally like running Rapid Fire Cannon for that extra long range attack. Now, I also like the Vayne build where you can go just kind of full on crit and not really focus on the attack speed, like Blade of the Rune King, Storm Razor, Infinity Edge. But since I was against a Cassidy in this game, I did go this build because of Wit's End. Now for the runes, you're obviously going to want to run Lethal Tempo, Hunter Vampirism, Nullifying Orb, and Mana Flow Band. And for the spells, you're going to want to run Exhaust and Flash. So yeah, guys, this gameplay, we just went crazy with Vayne. What can I say? With that being said, let's hop right on into the gameplay. Alright guys, we are now in the gameplay, man. And yeah, so I saw a comment. Someone was like, bro, Vayne's a 1v9 champ. You gotta try it. Make a video on him. I was like, alright, bet. I will. And yeah, so I'm playing some Vayne. And boom. You could already see from the beginning of the game, the Amumu is straight trolling. He went to the blue side, didn't even place anything down, and he just burned his flash. Now, obviously, the flash was necessary because if he didn't flash, he would have died. And I'm surprised the Blitzcrank didn't flash pull him or some shit to try to, like, lock him down. But you know what happens? So in this lane, we are against a Jhin Blitzcrank. So what do they want to do? Well, Blitzcrank wants to pull and Jhin wants to wave clear. But Jhin can follow up on a blitz pull with his own route. So as a Vayne Yuumi, I have to make sure that I need to poke them down, right? Because I want to poke them down because I can heal over time and they can't. So I'm going to be looking for opportunities to poke them, but I must avoid Blitz's pull at all costs. That's literally the only way we lose a trade. And theoretically, even if we lose a trade, it's still a positive trade because we can heal it all back up. So right here, you know, I'm kind of keeping my role, being ready to dodge it, but I didn't even need to dodge that one. Blitzcrank missed. But as you see, since Blitzcrank missed pull, I'm using this opportunity to go crazy. But right here, I made a mistake by accident, and I exhausted freaking Blitzcrank. I meant to exhaust Jhin, guys. I meant to exhaust Jhin, and if I did exhaust Jhin, Jhin would have been screwed right there because he was on top of our minion wave. He would have had to flash for sure. So that was a mistake by me, and I didn't do it on purpose. It's just I still had Blitzcrank target locked, and I thought I switched it onto Jhin. And so right here, the Pantheon came down here to kind of pressure us, which is kind of annoying because that stops Amumu from getting the scuttle, which really, really sucks. So, yeah. Anyways, Pantheon's going to go take his scuttle, and I'm going to have to just kind of chill in lane again. I really want to get these kills onto Jhin Blitz because, you know, I want to stack my Hunter Vamp, and that's very important. So as you can see, I'm staying behind my minions, just playing smart. You know, this is what you want to do against Blitzcrank. You're not trying to do anything crazy. And so playing safe is always good. Now I actually played a scrim, guys, where we ran Yuumi and the enemy team went Blitzcrank to try to counter it, and it didn't work. So that's why I feel really confident in this matchup, and I get why people pick Blitzcrank into Yuumi. And the reason for that is, I mean, since Yuumi's on someone, if you just pull that person, they're dead. Like, Yuumi, like, gets countered by, like, just lockdown champs. So if, like, champions can lock down the person Yuumi's on, then they're just screwed. Or if you could just get Yuumi herself. And right here, just look at that. Boom. I'm just doing so much damage. There's not much they could really do. But sadly, since they do got that turret, it pumps out a lot of damage when you're under it. So you still got to be careful. And so right here, I'm still staying behind my minis. But here's the best thing about this, guys, is when you're playing a late game champ and you're winning your lane, that's perfectly fine, right? Because you're going to just scale. You know, the enemy, like, these guys need to be punishing me. I'm Vayne. I am Vayne. They need to be punishing me. Right here, I'm able to get the root onto Jhin. And I really did want to kill them there, but I just don't have enough energy to actually kill them there. So right here, I'm clearing the last minion, but this Blitzcrank, I don't know what that guy was trying to do, but obviously it wasn't anything crazy. But since the Blitzcrank was so overextended, he tried to do something crazy. I E-flashed right there. Very, very beautiful. It's really hard for Jin to react to it, but he was basically dead. And now what's huge about this, guys, is I get my 2 Hunter Vamp stacks, and I'm just ready to continuously scale at this point. So I'm going to clear out these minions and then go for the reset because we want to shop immediately. I have 3k gold. And so not only am I playing a late game champion, but I'm not getting punished in my lane. I just got 2 kills for free. I mean, that's any Vayne's dream. Now, obviously, you're not always going to be getting... you know, Yuumi. Yumi's one of the best supports, the best support currently in Wild Rift because she's just so broken in the laning phase and even outside the laning phase. So right here, I wanted to be a good teammate and kind of help out this Yasuo, but it wasn't even... This was just the worst decision ever. Like, this Yasuo just dies immediately. Like, there's no point of even me using my exhaust. Like, I don't even know. Right here, I was able to get some damage dealt, but... Yeah, maybe I should have exhausted Pantheon earlier when I was fighting him so I didn't get chunked completely, but it's just like, I should have just never gone there. Like, that was just dumb. I should have gone straight to my lane and just continuously farm. I don't know why I did that. That was very, very bad decision. Anyways, I'm back to going to the lane because I'm like, alright, screw this. But the most important part is, look at my Yuumi. Look how broken this champ is. Like, you can't even 1v1 that champ. I was wondering if I could get a kill right here since I do have Yuumi. I wanted to play aggressive, but the Pantheon did end up ulting, and so I was just chilling, relaxing. Now, I really don't want to give him Infernal, so right here, I just hop onto the Jhin because he's really caught out with his positioning. Sadly, that guy needs to go watch my Jhin video so he could be a little better at it, but right here, I'm just chasing down the Pantheon. Just look at this damage. Boom, boom. Look at lethal tempo to be specific. Boom. Killed him. Now, honestly, I could have done that a little bit cleaner. Like, I could have killed him with taking less turret shots, but I was like, screw it. I'm not going to die. I got Yuumi. And right here, I'm trying to look for an angle back in here. I don't know what that blitz pull was. I think he was trying to get me. And right here, I'm just keeping my distance, just auto-attacking him down, you know, going back and forth into this fight. I didn't mean to condemn him that far away, but there's nothing really that the Blitzcrank can do, even if I do push him out of my range, because Vayne's passive allows me to chase them when they're running away. And so right here, I did end up getting comboed, but watch the way I play this. I position myself in a way to condemn the Pantheon into the wall, and now I'm just going on both of them. And yeah, that was super clean by me and Yuumi. Yuumi was able to root. I was able to root Pantheon with Yuumi, and then I was able to use my tumble to reposition and then condemn the Pantheon into the wall. So right here, we are trying to finesse their blue buff because we're trying to push our lead. You know how it is. When you're ahead, you want to keep pushing your lead. So I end up getting the blue because the Yuumi was body blocking the Blitzcrank pull, and now I'm staying for the Scuttle because why not? But this Blitzcrank just has a problem with me, bro. So I'm like, alright, screw this, bro. This Scuttle's not worth it. Worth me getting pulled and killed, bro. Like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I do end up resetting. I'm picking up my items for the for my next item, getting my components for my next item. I see Yasuo's kind of getting worked up, so I do end up rotating in here. I click in my ult because I'm thinking maybe I could get a kill here, and I think I definitely should have channeled my ult, but I have to be careful here because of Blitzcrank pull, right? I really don't want to be getting pulled, and so I do have to be careful because I'm really the main source of damage for this team, because Amumu's going to be a CC bot, and so is basically Yasuo going to be because he is behind. So I just have to be careful. And as an ADC, one thing I recommend you guys do is, so since positioning is so important as an ADC, you need to look at where your melee champions are, right? And first of all, side note, this Nasus is freaking horrible. Like, he didn't move off his lane the entire game, and the one time he decides to come to mid, he just kills himself. Like, come on, bro. Like, damn, like, he wasn't even trying. And so, anyways, as I was saying, is look at the champions that are your engagers. As an ADC, you want your frontline or your engagers to go in first so you can safely output damage. And that's really what being an ADC is doing damage safely. As you can see, my Yasuo is being the one taking the aggro. And right there, I was trying to go really deep to get that guy, but it was paid off right there. And I have so many stacks of lethal that there's nothing they can... Oh, I think I do something stupid here, actually. Okay, it's not here. It's not here. Actually, it is here. It is here. Guys, watch what happens right here. I overchased, guys. I overchased like a moron. Oh my god. And the Yasuo, I don't know what the Yasuo was doing, but obviously I can't say much of it because I did end there myself. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this was another late night game. And I lost a lot of brain cells playing Legendary Q today. I did end up getting Guardian, guys. I did end up getting Guardian, but it came at a cost of all my brain cells, really. I was getting so mad. Guys, I was getting so mad at Guardian at Legendary Q. Like, I'm verbally just screaming to the top of my lungs, like, what are these guys doing? Like, it's just crazy. So I was definitely like, when I was playing this game, I was definitely mentally like just not in the best mood. Like, I was like, bro, like, oh my god, that's just really how I was feeling. Like, there's not even words to describe it. It's just like, and look, the Pantheon just comes smites it. Like, do you know how triggering that? Oh my god, just watching this back is already pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But we do go crazy. We do go crazy. So right here, we're going to be shoving this wave out. Our Mumu is here, so I was going to try to look to engage onto the Blitz, but the Blitz is able to just move out so quickly. And so, yeah, like, look at the Nasus dying again to the Riven. But right here, I'm just going to be auto-attacking Blitzcrank, like, just giving me free lethal tempo stacks. The Blitz is going to look for the pull here. I do end up dodging it. And look at this, guys. Actually, I think I make plays right here. I root them, and then I make sure to flash Blitzcrank stun. Boom. Did you guys see that? That was so clean. I definitely didn't need a flash. I was going to live anyways, but it kind of looked clean, guys. You can't... You got to admit, that looked clean. So anyways, the Mumu comes down here and places the Rift Herald. Since we did kill him, we could continue pushing down turret spot, especially with Kassadin mid, and, you know, Riven was already top side. So we're in a pretty good spot. So right here, instead of shoving for the next turret, I'm kind of lazy. I'm like, I would just prefer to take this entire blue side and also kind of look out for Kassadin. And there he is. I'm getting an auto off. I couldn't pop the third auto attack, sadly. The empowered auto. But we are able to get the blue. Yuumi did get the blue, so we are good on that. And Pantheon did ult, like, for no reason, so yeah. Oh, guys, look at this Blitzcrank pull. I didn't think he was going to be there. I exhaust the Pantheon right away, and then, look, I just root them with the Yuumi ult, and I'm just auto-attacking away. Boom. Boom. Look at lethal tempo stacks, guys. Like, I'm maxed out already. Dude, the Riven couldn't even do anything because I just condemned him away. Just look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, Vayne is so crazy, guys. Like, he's actually... This champion is way too broken, bro. Like, way too broken, guys. What else are some... Oh, guys, I was actually recording a gameplay today. This was also another tilting thing, guys. Let me tell you about what tilted me today. I was recording a video. I went 18-2 on it. I was so happy, and I thought I was recording, but I actually didn't record the gameplay. So that was very upsetting. And you guys actually would have gotten that gameplay, but like I said, I didn't record it. So then I had to play this game, and I was luckily able to get a good game. But look how much gold I have going on for myself. Like, I am pretty fed right now. 4K gold to go into the shop, which is really, really huge. I'm able to pick up that Phantom Dancer straight into the stasis, and the stasis is really important because they have pretty annoying champions, right? They got the Blitzcrank, they got the Riven. You know, if they lock me down, I'm basically a dead man. So it's very important for me to have stasis to buy time for my team to kind of give me some space to play around with. And right here, I do end up getting the red, which is thank you, Amumu. Thank you, I appreciate it. Coming back, seeing if Kassadin wants to play. Kassadin ults forward, and then I come into this fight just stacking my ultimate. But I do have to back up because, damn, dude, the Blitz actually did so much right there, and I actually really wanted to kill them, but, dude, like, look at this. I'm actually playing with straight fire. Like, I'm actually surprised I lived that. Like, I'm literally just straight up auto-attacking, hoping for the best. Like, yo, whatever happens, happens. Like, look at this. I actually was trying to flash the Blitzcrank full, but I'm just not that good. So, yeah, but look at this Riven. She just gets kited. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, buddy. And yeah, boom, I just demolished them. So yeah, I mean, this is really what happens, especially when you get fed. Like, you don't even struggle in the early game with Vayne. Like, you're basically just gonna win. Like, if you don't struggle in the early game and you just get kills, then the game's over. Like there's nothing the enemy team can do, especially since Vayne is a 1v9 champion. So yeah. I'm building into my rapid fire, but I did make sure to really just build all damage because since I'm so strong and I do have a good enough front line, like I have 3 melee champs, I know that I'm safe that I could skip over the Guardian Angel. And so right here, I'm basically just farming this bot wave, and I see my teammates fighting. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not there. Are they going to win that team fight? Your carry is not there. But dude, a Mumu ult, I guess, just goes a little too hard. I'm trying to beeline it there. The Kassadin is going to look to turn this with Riven. And guys, watch what I do. I click my ult first and then slide forward so I'm invisible. They have no idea. And boom, I pop out of nowhere, killing the Riven. I was trying to get the root, but yeah, anyways. There's just nothing they could do, man. Like, there's nothing they could do. And I'm just up here, like, in their faces right now because I know that there is nothing they can do either. And I really kind of want to just turret dive them, but I wanted to condemn Kassadin to turret, but there was just no angle. And boom, man. I mean, they just FF because they know there's no way to win this game after that team fight when it wasn't even a team fight. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what other ADCs you guys would like to see next, man. I'm really curious. And also, yeah, with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.